Hi, I'm ZeroEcho from RickCell.com, and welcome to our first episode of StarCraft 2 Epic Tales of the Week. Before we get started, I just want to say the best viewing option for these videos are 720p and full screen. Alright, let's get started. Mausmar is wrapping up for a big attack here with Banelings in the middle of the map. It looks like he wants to end this game in a truly epic fashion. Now, Banelings are really good against Terran Marines, and Mausmar has a lot of Marines. As you can see, Mausmar was moving away from his main base in an epic tale of being at the wrong place at the wrong time. So, Mutalisks are harassing the base, signaling to the Zerglings and Banelings, it's time to strike. It's time to kick some ass. Mausmar desperately responds by sending his troops back, unaware of the impending doom of the Banelings. As the SCVs run away, they lead the Banelings right into Mausmar's... Oh, those Marines! Liquefied in green goo. And that is the epic tale of Zerg versus Terran. Our next epic tale was sent to us by our player, going by the name of Ninja Boy EE. He is a green Terran, and he tells us about the story of two epic siege tank brothers. Now these two brothers, Billy and Jack, are epically bombarding these oncoming troops from Zerglings, a lot of Zerglings, to Marines, a lot of Marines, just constantly bombarding. It's hard being a siege tank that kicks so much ass, but this video was sent to us because of the epic number of kills that these two siege tanks rack up. Keep in mind, this is a platinum level match, so if you're wondering why these guys are sending their troops to their doom, it's probably because they just don't know any better. Here are some Zerglings going in for the battle, being chased off by those Marines, and now those siege tanks are just constantly going to work, just destroying that expansion below, in great position. The epic tale of these two siege tank brothers, and how they're kicking ass. So we're going to speed things up a bit. This tale is too epic and lasting too long, so we're going to try to speed things up here. More Marines die. Tank brothers still alive. More Banelings die. The tank brothers still live on. 27 kills. Constantly racking up those kills. At this point, things seem to have calmed down, and the brothers are taking a little break, you know? Having a beer, just chilling out, killing a Zergling or two. They figure, you know what? We've kicked enough ass at this spot. Let's go to the next spot, try to kill some guys there. So they move on with some friends. You know, they called some friends indoors. And now they're gonna go for Zerg's main base. And keep in mind, this is a 4 vs 4, and these tanks are still alive. In 4 vs 4, this generally doesn't happen, but these tanks still trekking on, Look at those kills. Just non-stop kills. 40-something kills. Wow, 40. Wow. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. In fact, I'm not going to show you the whole game, but these two siege tank brothers, they don't die. They just consistently kick ass throughout the rest of the game. But I think we've got the point of this epic tale. It's time to move on to the next one. Our next epic tale comes from E.G. Idra versus MVP Noble. If you don't know, E.G. Idra is the #1 ranked Grandmaster in North America, and MVP Noble is not as known. He's a ranked player in Diamond League, so this is a classic tale of David vs. Goliath here. So E.G. Idra starts off with Zerg, and he's not going for a spawning pool early. In fact, he's going for an early hatchery, which is a really big move. It's a high-risk, high-reward type of move. However, if MVP Noble does an early aggression attack, this might just prove to be epic. So it looks like MVP Noble is applying some early pressure with 2 SCVs early on. He's looking around. E.G. Idra responds very quickly with a bunch of drones. He doesn't want any type of early aggression. As you can see, this APM is ridiculously high, since it's a Grandmaster versus a very high Diamond League player. So MVP Noble right here is He's doing well. He's trying to put a bunker down. He's sending in his Marines, and this is turning out to be epic. Will this survive? It looks like E.G. Idra is giving up on the attack. I think he's banking on that sunken colony to be placed down, but this is a bad situation for E.G. Idra. The Zlings are trying to sneak off that SCV. But at this point, it looks like MVP Noble takes the game. E.G. Idra could not kill a single unit. And there's the GG. Our next tale is a match of Protoss vs. Terran. Moonin versus Kiwikaki. And we're jumping in right into the later stages of this game. This is a max 200 vs. 200 army. Ooh, so those ghosts apply some EMPs down, pretty much annihilating the shields. Protoss responds by throwing down a bunch of Psy Storms, crippling Terran. Now, it looks like Protoss is up, but this epic battle continues. That was just phase 1 of this long engagement. So Protoss knows he has the upper hand, so he's going in for the kill. He's trying to kill off Moonin's expansions, but Moonin is going in. He wants to target down those Templars because the Psy Storms will pretty much cripple him. Now that he's got them out of the way, he's going to try to get in position to kill these Stalkers, Colossus, and Immortals. Looks like he's going to clean this up. Things are close. Moonin barely ekes out on top. And Kiwikaki still maintaining the lead with units killed and workers killed. But seeing how that's the last expansion that Kiwikaki has, Moonin's probably going to go for that. So now Kiwikaki has no... Look at that army supply. It's roughly even, but... Oh boy. Look at that warpin'. A truly epic warpin' for the final battle. So Kiwikaki is lining the troops up, Psy-storming, chasing down Moonin's last forces. These Zealots just charged up and ready to go. Chasing these Marauders to the ends of the world. Constantly chasing him. Moonin desperately trying to kite them, but when you have that many charge lots, things are looking kind of grim. Our final epic tale comes from Calm Dark and LDLC Calm HG. Another Protoss vs. Terran match. Now Calm HG, he's being a little tricky. He's got a secret barracks that Underdark does not know about. So Underdark has no idea that early aggression push might be coming in. He sent out an early Zealot because he's got a little bit of suspicion going on, but will he be able to see this huge attack coming? Probably not. So that Zealot attacks. He dies, but his death is not in vain. He spots the all-in SCVs on their way across the map. So now ComHG knows that the gig is up. He's fully committing to this all-in Marine SCV attack. Underdark sends his first Stalker in, trying to do whatever damage he can before this giant SCV army comes in. These SCVs are pissed. They don't want to work anymore. They get paid nothing. They want to drill some Stalkers in the face. They want to go mess up some SCVs. So these SCVs are in for the action. They're going for it. They're chasing down these Stalkers. The Stalkers desperately trying to kite, desperately trying to attack. But that's not all. Marines show up, pretty much ready to kick some ass. So these probes, they don't know what to do. They finally get orders to join into the fight, but it might be a little too late. These SCVs, Marines, might be too much. They just might be too much for Underdark. That's the units killed in Workers Kill tab. ComHG seems to be slightly ahead. Because Marines and SCVs still going to work. And this epic all-in push seems to have paid off for ComHG. ComHG is desperately trying to stay alive in the corner, desperately trying with his Stalker and probes. There are just too many Marines. There are just too many Marines. Too many SCVs. So ComHG goes for the final kill. That concludes our epic tales for the week. That's it for this week. If you liked this video, please let us know. Hit that like button. It would really help us. Also, if you have any comments or questions, go to the comment section below and start a conversation. Also, if you have any awesome epic replays, please send them to zeroecho@gmail.com. And let us know what to look for. As always, keep playing StarCraft, and thank you for watching. See you next week.